Over the following weeks, Jacob, I, and a group of young revolutionaries were drawn into his world. We were trained not just in street smarts and survival, but in using technology to our advantage. Drones buzzed overhead during our missions, capturing the real faces of the injustices on our streets. Social media channels, once a playground for hashtags, became our rallying cry. We were fighting for the lost souls, for every child left behind by a system that prioritized profit over people. Our first operation with LJ was a hit on a notorious drug supplier who had been exploiting our community. With meticulous planning and the precision of a modern heist, we infiltrated a fortified warehouse in downtown Salisbury. The air was thick with tension, our hearts synced to the beat of an urban anthem blasting from a portable speaker. As we executed our plan, every moment felt both surreal and inevitable. We dismantled the operation piece by piece, and for one night, our streets breathed a little easier. Yet, the battle was far from over. The cops, both the ones in blue and those in tailored suits behind polished desks, had their own stakes in the game. They were quick to label us as troublemakers, as if the fight for justice could be silenced by a badge and a warrant. We learned the hard way that in this modern urban jungle, loyalty was currency, and betrayal came at a steep price. Friends turned on friends, and every dark alley held the risk of a silent shot. As the nights grew longer and the stakes higher, I began to understand LJ's vision. It wasn't just about striking back at the dealers or taking revenge on corrupt officers. It was about reclaiming our narrative. We were no longer just victims of circumstance. We were the authors of our destiny. Each operation, each risk we took, was a stroke in a larger masterpiece that we hoped would one day rewrite the story of our community. On a chilly autumn evening, after a particularly harrowing mission that left our crew bruised but unbroken, I found myself alone on a rooftop overlooking a city in turmoil and transformation. The glow of streetlights merged with the digital glow of 1,000 smartphone screens, each one a reminder of lives intersecting in this grand urban tapestry. I thought back on that fateful night in the apartment, on the lost child, and on the promise LJ had made to us all. Before I sign off, let me leave you with this thought. In the midst of chaos and corruption, remember that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Our streets are tough, our nights dark, but our spirit, our commitment to change, is stronger than any force that seeks to keep us down. Stand tall, learn from the past, and let your courage light the way for the future. Stay vigilant, stay inspired, and know that in every shadow there is the potential for light.